Hello. How are you guys doing? What's up, my people? Actually, um, I'm not really too cool today. I won't pretend as if I'm happy, but then, what will I do? What will I say? My country is not in order, so I won't pretend as if nothing is happening. I won't pretend as if nothing is happening. I just pray that um hmm, I just pray that everything will be all right in Nigeria, because this whole thing is getting so frustrating. This whole thing is getting so frustrating. Sincerely, it's getting so frustrating. Nothing is working in Nigeria. Nothing, absolutely nothing. Nothing is working in Nigeria. And right now, they are using police and the military to frustrate the peaceful protests. I don't know. How can you be beating a child and you expect the child not to cry? You expect the child not to talk. You expect the child not to talk. I just weep for those in Nigeria, sincerely. I weep for people in Nigeria, because all we need right now in Africa is just nothing but revolution. Nothing but revolution. I don't know why these people are so fearless. Like, they are so fearless. I felt that all this military coup that has been taking place in other parts of the African countries will make these old men to be scared. At least that will make them to do better. But then, rather, they are getting part of Nigeria. People, they are jubilating. Oh, they are jubilating. You know, the Igbo traders, they are celebrating while others are crying. While others are crying, the Igbo traders are jubilating. They are celebrating, saying that Tinubu till 2031. Oh my goodness. Igbos are saying Tinubu till 2031. Whereas others are in the streets crying, rolling themselves on the floor. All this would have been averted if we had done the right thing. Not even we. If others had done the right thing, you can't even imagine. During the campaign, Yoruba pastors, like Yoruba, their pastors, during the campaign, Yoruba pastors were encouraging their members to vote for a Yoruba man, because they can't be Yoruba and they are voting for an Igbo man. Like, if you guys want, then I will play the video for you to see that most of these pastors are the reason why we are suffering what we are suffering today. You can't imagine someone that calls himself a man of God. He will come to the pulpit and start telling his members that they are Yorubas and they can't vote for an Igbo man. They can't vote for an Igbo man. Like, this is someone who is supposed to be retired, a retired politician. This man is a great-grandfather. Tinubu is a great-grandfather, like a great-grandfather, not even a grandfather. Tinubu is a great-grandfather. And yet, yet all these people, I don't know, like there are some words I wouldn't want to use here because of YouTube policy. There are some words I wouldn't want to use here, sincerely. But look at it today. Nigeria jaga jaga, everything scatter scatter, bomande suffer suffer, boza boza. It's as if this suffering is just meant for Yorubas and the Hausas. It's as if that the Igbos are not even affected. It's as if the Igbos are not affected. If you go to Nigeria right now, the Igbos are, in fact, today is the happiest day in the eastern part of Nigeria. Today everybody is relaxing, chilling, drinking and celebrating in their homes, while the Yorubas are crying. They are now crying, had I know. They are now crying, had I know. Whenever it's time for election, all those politicians, they will use should I even say a tribal conflict or what, to separate us. The next thing you'll be hearing, he's an Igbo man. He's an Igbo man. You don't have to vote for him. Suffering no sabi region, oh. Suffering no sabi tribe. Suffering no sabi tribe. Today, Igbos are celebrating. Igbos are jubilating. Today, who are the ones suffering? Who are the ones suffering? Who are the ones suffering? I just weep for Nigeria. I just weep for Nigeria, and I don't even know, like I just pray that these people will have to achieve their aims after this protest, because from the way I'm seeing it, they will not achieve anything. They won't achieve anything. These people, their hearts are made of stones. They no send you. If you do anyhow, they go change them for you. As early as 3 a.m., police has mounted everywhere in Nigeria. As early as 3 a.m., the police has mounted everywhere against the protests. Now people are scared to come out. People are scared to come out. Why are they even afraid of protests? Why are they afraid of protests? If they are doing the right thing, why are they afraid of protests? It's simply because they know they are not doing the right thing and they are afraid of the protests. If these people should, I don't know, I don't even know, like I'm so tired. I don't know why African leaders are like this. I don't know. None of them wants to go on retirement. None of them wants to retire. All these old grandpas, none of them wants to go and rest. They keep frustrating our lives. It's hard for you to get a job after graduating. If you're a Nigerian, or okay, assuming you're not a Nigerian, if you're not a Nigerian, please kindly ask any Nigerian if it's easy to get admission into the university. Most people spend 8 years, 7 years, 10 years to get admission. And after getting this admission, come and get a job and let me see you. Sometimes I see people calling Nigerians bad names and all that. Me, I don't even want to go into their own problem, because this whole thing got to a point that I was like, if Ghanaians should continue, like I don't have problem when they are doing that elsewhere, but you coming to my channel to label me, or when I make a post, you come to tell me that Nigerians are all fraudsters, Nigerian women are all olosho, then I will have to start posting Ghanaian women and the men who are also whom the world have recognized as fraudsters and who are even currently in jail. But I don't want to do all that. This our leaders have really messed our lives. They have really messed our lives. Like, for you to get anything in Nigeria, you have to struggle. You have to do like this. For you to get admission to study in Nigeria, you do like this. That's why most people are coming to Ghana. Ask anybody, school is quite expensive in Ghana than Nigeria. But come and get the admission and let me see you. Have you seen it? So it's not as if that Nigerians like to study in Ghana and stuff like that. These people should at least try to make things easier for us, so that we'll stop jumping from our countries to other people's country. Even them themselves, they are not comfortable with it. And most of the Nigerians are not even comfortable living in Ghana because of the insults that they get. So these people should at least try to make life more comfortable for us, so that we can stay in our country. You suffer to do this, you suffer to do that. But even when you are a foreigner in another country, this is something that you just easily get from the government. So why is it not supposed to be like that in your own country? Look at what is going on in Nigeria. Just look at what is going on. Sometimes I feel that these people like, I don't know, they like to learn in a hard way. If Burkina Faso was doing well, do you think that the military would have taken over by force? And now that the military has taken over by force, now look at how things are going fine with them. If Mali, Niger were doing good, if they were doing cool, if they were treating the citizens well, taking good care of the citizens, do you think that the military would have even sit and think of taking over? No. People are suffering. Africa is weeping. Africans are crying. Africans are crying. Why on earth would someone even above 70 years be contesting for presidency? To rule who? I should be holding you by the hand because you're my grandfather. You can't even walk. You are now the one that is coming to lead me. These people are really frustrating us. And it's no longer funny. It's no longer funny. I plead with the Nigerian government to please do something about this. When the country becomes good, trust me, a lot of people will come back. A lot of people would come back. Nobody wants to be a stranger in another man's land, especially in a country where you are not even welcomed. Any little thing, if you're a woman, even if you're in your 50s, especially in Ghana, it's not only in South Africa. Look at the one that happened in South Africa. This Chidinma girl. Her mother is from South Africa. The father is a Nigerian. She was born in South Africa. The other one said she's Indian, South Africa. They didn't have problem with her. 2 years ago, a certain lady from which country is that? She's pure white. She won Miss South Africa. Like, both parents are not even from Africa. And South Africans, they didn't have issue with that. But just because this girl is a Nigerian, that's why South Africans are weeping. The same thing that happens in South Africa also happen in Ghana. It happens in Ghana. Now, some people will come to the comment section telling me, yes, it's because your people are frustrated, your people are Olosho. Like, seriously, are you okay? If my people are Olosho, That Chidinma that was giving birth in South Africa, is she also an Olosho? Is that how you guys reason? For me, I think all those things are just jealousy. All those things are just jealousy. So the government should please try and make things better so that a lot of people will come home. I'm saying that Nigerian government should please do something about this whole thing. People are actually protesting in Abuja. People are protesting in Abuja, but the police were busy tear gassing the citizens. The police, they were busy tear gassing the citizens. This guy should make the country so comfortable for us, so that a lot of people will come home and establish, because from the way it's looking, it's as if we don't have a country, we don't have anywhere to go. That's why Nigerians are scattered all over the world. Plus jealousy on top. One day I will make a video on how I stopped, should I even say praising Ghana or talking good about Ghana? Because it's not good and it's not right that you love someone with all your heart and you show it, but what do you get? They come to your face telling you how much they hate you. Someone who haven't seen you before. Someone who hasn't seen you before hates you so much. When I was a kid, my dad has told me so much. My late dad, he has told me so much about Kwame Nkrumah. He said good things about him. But trust me, all that my dad said about Kwame Nkrumah, how he tried uniting Africa and all that, is opposite of what most of us see in Ghana. Though some love Nigerians genuinely, but majority of Ghanaians, I don't know what they have with Nigerians. I don't know. So when I discovered that the hate is too much, I had to stay on my lane. There are many fishes in the ocean. I had to stay on my lane. Someone will make a video telling the world how good this country is. Then all you do is to leave whatever thing you are doing. You come to my comment section to tell me that all our men are into fraud. All our women, you forgot I'm a woman. I'm a Nigerian, a woman. You haven't seen me before. Even if you've seen me before, you have not gotten any bad reports about me. I'm a well-disciplined woman, well-raised. Never had I have never, or should I even say, I don't have a child outside wedlock. Not just only me, all my siblings, including my mom. So Why will you always generate, like, you come to my comment section telling me that all the Nigerian women are Olosho, you degrade? Are you okay? Are you normal? Is that how you disrespect your own women? Is that how you disrespect your own women? Come to me telling me all the Nigerian men are doing this thing, as if all the guys in Ghana are so innocent. You all know me. For those that knows me, you all know me. You know how much I love Ghana. And it didn't start now. My dad my dad has told me, in fact, not just only me, my dad always tell us about history. So he always mentioned Kwame Nkrumah. And he said a whole lot of good things about Kwame Nkrumah. Okay, so most Ghanaians are not following his footsteps. I think most of them, their heart is full of hate. Now, these same people will come out and be saying, United Africa, United Africa. But you forgot that Nigeria is also part of Africa. Hmm? So you guys should just reduce the hate. It's too much. It's too much. I had to literally reduce the way I talk positively about Ghana. Have you seen it? Because I feel that most Ghanaians are not reciprocating. And I discovered that whenever I make a post, whenever I make a video talking positively about my country, talking good, I'm not a Ghanaian. I'm not even married to a Ghanaian. I'm not a Ghanaian. My grandmother is not a Ghanaian. My grandfather is not a Ghanaian. My mother is not a Ghanaian. My father is not a Ghanaian. So I discovered that whenever I make a video talking positively, talking good about my country, Nigeria, most Ghanaians are not pleased with it. I think what you guys like is someone doing eye service. Why will I always be praising Ghana and be talking down on my country all the time just to please you guys? I won't do that. I will never do that. In fact, because I discovered that, yeah, the internet is very bad. I discovered that each time I speak good about my country, most Ghanaians are not so comfortable with that. So I began to ask myself, is it that these people are they even, is it that they are jealous of Nigeria or what? Because I know, like, I can mention them. I know a lot of Ghanaians that make Nigerian content. There are plenty, both on YouTube and on Facebook and TikTok. If you doubt me, I can post their destiny so that you go and check. Go through go through the comment section and see how they are loved. Though sometimes they talk about Ghana, sometimes they talk about Nigeria. Nigerians that haven't been to Ghana, they always pay attention to them, just to know how Ghana looks like, what is going on in Ghana and all that. And if there is any question, I see them asking questions. But Ghanaians, whenever, in fact, it must always be that you are making content about their country, praising the country and all that. But whenever you feel like talking what is happening, probably something good happened in Nigeria, and I feel like making posts about the stuff, you come and see their reaction. So guys, please please, if this continues, then I'll have to end the live stream, please. Horrible. What kind of internet connection is that? I don't know. It's drizzling here. It's drizzling. So I It's not my fault. It's from the weather. It wants to rain. It wants to rain. So, as I was saying, but if it continues, then I'll have to end the live stream. So, any day as a Nigerian, like this is my experience. I don't know about any other person, right? Any day I make a video to speak what has happened in my country, to speak what has happened in my country, probably something good has happened. You come and see reaction, negative reactions. You see things like, so if your country is good, what are you doing in Ghana? Let me tell you, not everyone creating Ghana content lives in Ghana. You see what is happening in South Africa. Huh? The same is happening here. We don't love ourselves. We don't love ourselves at all. We don't love ourselves. But the way we worship the whites, like we worship them like they are our God. But when you see a black skin sister or a black skin brother, you bring out your jealousy. You bring out nothing but hatred. But when you see a white person eating your food, hey, you jump up and, hey, you brony, oyibo, you worship the person. But when you see someone who has the same skin color with you, you bring out nothing but hatred. You begin to remind her of what happened in 1983, 1980, 1960, 19 this, 19 that. We don't love ourselves. So sometimes, even when I see some people saying United Africa, I feel that they are deceiving themselves. I feel they are deceiving themselves. So when you guys check, you discover that I've reduced the way I create a Ghana content. It's not as if I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not hungry. I can't come and be deceiving myself just because I need views or I need this, I need that. I've achieved a lot before I even before I came to YouTube. I've really achieved a lot. So I can't sell my pride, my dignity, simply because I needed views. No, I won't do that. I won't do that. The same experience I've had is a certain Nigerian guy. He's married to a Ghanaian. He's married to a Ghanaian. They have 2 kids. This guy carries Ghana on his head like a plantain seller. But after everything, he discovered that these people have nothing but hatred. Excuse me.